It's a very happy time on the Jewish calendar, approaching the holiday of Purim. I read recently 2 stories which to me said everything one needs to know about happiness. I'm going to share them with you today. One story is from this book called Not Just Stories. Another story is from this book called Jewish Dharma. And then we'll end with a meditation from this book by Maimonides, a meditation on joy. This is not just a story. Rav Hillel of Parich lost his home in a fire and he went to examine the ruins. And when he was looking at the ruins, he essentially said a blessing, "Thank God I'm a Jew and I have my spirituality." This stunned his disciples who were around him, and they asked him about this strange blessing he said, and he explained as follows: when the house burned down, so my material possessions burned down with it. And if I were attached to those material possessions, then I would have lost everything. But the truth is, I'm grateful that I'm a Jew, because even though I've lost that, my God is not destroyed in the fire. My God lives on. So what do you think, Rebecca? Does it look Zen-like, Buddha-like?
I don't know, Rabbi.
So how about now?
I don't know, Rabbi.
Alright, so I guess you'll have to use your imagination. Get the answer. Here's a story about a great Zen monk who we'll call Chaim. Chaim was a great monk who lived simply in a hut in a little village where he was admired by all. The villagers praised him daily and brought food and other offerings. One day, a young woman in the village became expectant, and the father of the child left town. Frightened, the young woman told everyone that Chaim, the monk, was the father of her child. The horrified villagers immediately began blaming him and refused to bring offerings or food. When Chaim heard the news, he simply said, "Is that so?" The child was born and the young woman gave him to Chaim to raise. Chaim accepted the child with open arms, simply saying, "Is that so?" He raised the child lovingly for a number of years when suddenly the father of the child returned to the village. Ashamed at what had happened, the young man returned to claim the child and care for him and the child's mother. The couple told the villagers the whole story, what had happened, and the blame Chaim had received now turned to praise once again. Chaim simply said, "Is that so?" The couple also came to reclaim their child. Chaim gave him back to his parents lovingly, once more saying, "Is that so?" Whatever came to Chaim, he accepted lovingly, simply noticing what was going on. When it was time to care for the child, he did so with open arms. When it was time to give the child back, he did so as well. Praise and blame were the same to Chaim. I think the following meditation from Maimonides brings both stories together. Maimonides here is talking about the commandment, the mitzvah, the first of the 10 commandments, not to believe in God. Anybody can believe in God, but the commandment to know about God. And he gives us the following meditation. Without God, nothing else could possibly exist. But if you could possibly take everything away, one by one, imagine it disappearing, still and all, God would be here.
אני אוהב את הקודש ברוך הוא, אני אוהב את הקודש ברוך הוא, כל היום, כל היום, כל היום, כל היום